Hello. We are all in this together. We really are. We're all in this together. When I used to go home to visit my mom for a few days, almost invariably each day would begin with the same conversation. She would ask, "What are you going to do today?" And I would almost always say, "I don't know." And her response would be, "Well, what you do affects what I'm going to do." And I always thought it was kind of a silly concept, but today I know once again that mom was spot on because what I do or don't do affects everybody else in some way. We are all connected. Today we think about wearing or not a face mask when we're around other people. Now, if I'm sick and choose to leave my house, that choice will probably affect others I come into contact with. In the same way, if someone who is sick comes into my space, I'm affected by their choice. Think about the jobless people in our community right now. Many are unseen by us, but they're suffering from the coronavirus and its effects, as we all are. Maybe they're not sick, but they can't work because there is no work right now. Think of the people who clean hotel rooms, for example. Many are paid based on the number of rooms they clean. Well, guess what? Very few people are staying at hotels these days. And speaking of cleaning, people are staying home so they don't need help from the cleaning crew who would come in weekly or biweekly or monthly to take care of their home. Others are watching their expenses, and the cleaning lady was one of the first to go. And the school custodians, and the temp office help, and the restaurant waiters who counted on their tips to supplement their meager hourly pay, and the hairdressers, and the manicurists, and the list seems almost endless. We are all in this together. So when you hurt, I hurt. What happens to you affects me, or at least it should make a difference to me. Our parish has a Good Samaritan Fund that makes it possible for us to help people in precarious life situations. It helped during an immigration raid several years ago, and it helped with those who suffered from the tornado 2 years ago, and now it's helping during a health and economic crisis. And this fund is possible because of the generosity of our parishioners. What you do or don't do affects everyone. Your generosity, whether it's in opening your wallet or opening your heart, is a direct response to Jesus saying, "Whatever you do to the least among you, you do to me." Who is the least among us? Maybe it's you. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's the person we would never think of as least. It's the one whose job disappeared 6 weeks ago or yesterday. It's the one whose parent or spouse or child died in a hospital in another city without having or giving the chance to say goodbye to loved ones. It's the child who can't understand why grandma doesn't come to visit anymore, and if she does, why she doesn't give hugs and kisses. It's the one who just tested positive for COVID-19, and it's the one who's afraid to be tested. It's the high school graduate or college graduate who missed celebrating an impressive milestone with classmates and friends. It's the couple who had to postpone their wedding or their dream vacation or family reunion. We are all in this together, and we need each other to make it through. What we do affects each one of us. So whatever we do, let it be done with love. It's not always easy, but it makes everything else so much easier.